Hi there, and welcome back to another Stress Buster. This one is called the River Clearing Technique, and it is actually probably my very favorite stress buster. So I hope you enjoy this one. I hope it works for you, and I really trust that you will try it. This technique is a very powerful technique, and it is helping you get rid of negative self-talk, negative thoughts, and negative thought streams or stress in your life. Something that continuously gets in your mind, in your thoughts, in your thought streams, and you can't get rid of this ball of stress. So we're going to be imagining a rushing river. But before we go on, I want you to pause and get yourself a pen and a piece of paper, because you need to write down on this piece of paper the stress that you are facing right now, the problem or stress that you're facing. Write it down, because we are going to be clearing this stress, or it could be a limiting belief, whatever you want to clear. Stress from your life, negative thoughts, self-doubt, triggers, like I said earlier, limiting beliefs. This will help you on a scale of 1 to 10, where 0 is no stress and 10 is high stress. It will help you lower that stress, and you can tell right after you've done this clearing technique. You can measure your stress on this scale before and after, and you'll see how it's helping you. And you can do it more than once to even lower it further. Okay, so write down your problem, and then when you've written it down, fold up the piece of paper and put it inside a Kleenex box, because this Kleenex box is going to be floating down the river. So I want you actually to really put it into a Kleenex box so that you're doing this action literally. Once that's done, you can pause and start again. But once that's done, now I would like you to close your eyes and visualize as I go through this clearing technique with you. Okay, so let's begin. In your mind's eye, you are sitting or kneeling beside a powerful rushing river, but you are warm, safe, and dry on the riverbank. Feel the rush of feelings that are inside of you because of the stress that you are facing now. You have written them on the piece of paper and you have put it in the Kleenex box, but now I would like you to imagine pulling them out of your body with your hand. So wherever you're feeling this stress, take your hand and literally pull them out of your body. Thank them for their presence and for serving you until now, because now you are ready to release these feelings and move on. You're ready to release this stress and move on. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the box of Kleenex with the paper inside of it, and you're going to take the Kleenex down to the riverbank where you see this boat, and you put the Kleenex box into the boat. Next, you are going to push the boat from the bank into the river. And as you push the boat away, you are releasing all that negativity. Another thing you can do is you can place your hand into the rushing water, because you pulled out your negative thoughts from your body. And now by placing your hand into the rushing water, all that stress is being swept down the river from your hand. And your problem, your stress problem that you placed inside the Kleenex box, you have put into the boat, and now you are watching the boat float down the rushing river. The river is powerful. That ball of stress, that stress scenario, the stress problem is floating down this rushing river, and it is going further and further away from you. You sit back down on the riverbank where you are safe and dry, and you hear the rushing, powerful water. You look into the distance now and you can still see the boat, but you can't see the Kleenex box anymore because it's being carried down the river. And as you watch, the boat is drifting farther and farther away from you. You watch as the boat is being carried down the river, and you see that there's a bend in the river. The boat continues to float down the river, and it's nearing the bend, and now it starts to go into the bend. It's floating into the bend, and you watch as the river carries this boat around the bend, and now you only see a part of the boat as it goes around the bend. And in a few short seconds, the boat vanishes. It's gone. The river is still rushing. The river is still very powerful. But the boat with the problem, with the stress, is completely out of your sight. It disappeared. It vanished around the bend. Allow any thoughts or feelings or concerns that you still have to be taken away by the rush of the river, and it's dissolving like salt into the vastness of the sea. Bring your awareness now back to your still, silent self that is sitting quietly on the bank, free from disturbing emotions. They're gone. They've vanished. They disappeared out of your sight, out of your mind. If there are any emotions left that are still hanging on, visualize yourself dropping them into the rushing river like a pebble, and they're gone. They're swept away by the rushing river into the ocean until you are completely quiet inside. Now rate yourself again. Rate your stress on a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is no stress and 10 is high stress. Remember what your number was before you did this river clearing technique, and what is it now? If you still have your stress at a 3 or a 4, redo this video and watch it come down even lower. You can do it many times, and every time you need to clear something, you can do this river clearing technique, and you will see that it lowers your stress. It is a stress buster. Thank you for joining me with the river clearing technique. Talk to you again soon.